What it do, people? It's your boy Ducato, and yes, we're back with another one from the call. It's bittersweet. We have finally suffered our first defeat under the regime of Michael Carrick at the hands of Newcastle at St. James Park. The reason why I say bittersweet is because we were fortunate to have a red card happen against Newcastle, which means we're given a numerical advantage on the field. But if you watch that game, at no point in time did it feel like a numerical advantage. The heart, the determination, the fight, the guile, the willingness to just compete was on full display against my team, Manchester United. Newcastle deserved the win. They deserved to beat us. They deserved the 3 points. The last 4 games have roughly looked the same, and we've squeezed it out. You know, kind of like what I was saying when Liverpool went on their little run at the beginning of the season where they were just, squeezing out last-minute winners. And I felt like that's what we were doing. And now it's caught up, Am I going to overreact because we have our first loss under Michael Carrick? No. But it's just the same things are occurring even under Amorim when we lost to 10-man Everton. There's just no willingness to break down these players. Like our scoring impetus was just soaring again. Yoro should have scored, and Mbeumo should have scored. Bruno should have scored, even though he had a beautiful pass. Like, there's just chances on chances. We're just turning the ball over. Ahmad is open on the right side when he came in. Nothing, no passing. There's nothing. Let him take the player on him and try to create something. Cunha was magical, but Mbeumo was just so wasteful. This was Mbeumo's worst game, and he's one of my drillers. And that was his worst game in my colors. Goals that should have been in the back of the net were skying over the flipping bar now. Like, enough's enough. We had our chance to really put a foothold on the top 4 position, more specifically 3rd place, and we just choked it. We lost. Šeško wasn't doing nothing, no service, but even when he got the ball, he's getting pushed down by Dan Burn. He's smiling instead of having that anger in his face. Like, I hate when I see players smiling after being pushed down to the ground. What are you, a chump? You got bullied. Get back up and go back and bully them. Make a run. Do something. This lethargic laughing it's annoying me now. Stop smiling when you get bullied off the ball. You're 6'4". What the hell? Like, as I said, it's our first loss under Michael Carrick, but it's a loss that some might say has been coming for some time. We've been getting away, and we can't keep getting away. It's going to bite us, and it did. We're now tied with Aston Villa, who lost 4-1 at home to Chelsea. We're 3 points ahead of Chelsea and Liverpool. Like, this top 4 race is gonna come down to the wire, man. I'm so upset, like, just in terms of how that game went. Like, another game where we have the numerical advantage and we don't show anything. You know what I mean? We gifted them a penalty. Bruno gifts doing the softest penalties, but it is a pen. Like, you can't make that extra lunge. He was going nowhere, and that's what pisses me off. They're going nowhere. Where was his hunger when he stole the ball off Casemiro at the halfway mark and just ran it in by himself? Where was the fight? Where was the the wherewithal to say, yo, let's tackle this guy before he gets into the box. But we want to tackle him in the box. Like, what are we doing here, man? I predicted 2-1 United, and it should have been 2-1. When you let them with those kind of chances that we should have scored, when we don't score our chances, it gives them life to go in and find a winner. They had 10 men, but it did not look like they had 10 men. They had us behind the ball at times. I could not believe it. And that is my frustration with this club. How do you let 10 men bully you? How do we let 10 men bully us? I'm shocked and I'm just pissed right now from that sense. This is our first loss, so I'm not gonna go crazy. Oh my gosh, blah blah blah. But we can still call out things when they're bad. And even under Amram, those were some of the characteristics I didn't like. Like, a team has a red card. That should be kill mode for us. Widen it out, figure out how to break them down and just kill them. But we're letting teams just do 30 and 40-yard dashes into our box, winning penalties and scoring it. The second goal from Newcastle was class. Like, the curl on that shot was just crispy. It was a look up from our goalkeeper. He looked as the ball went in. He did not move positions. It was oh my gosh, it's in the back of the net. Like, what is this? Like, what are we doing here? Like, what are we doing here? But the worst of it all is that we now have to sit on this for 11 days, 10 days? Because we're out of all competitions. So now I have to wait 10 days, 11 days before we can get back to the action. Oh my gosh. This club, man. Every time we're supposed to take another step forward, we just end up taking 3 steps back. And it's like, bruh, stop this, man. Let us stop this. Our next game is another 6-pointer against Aston Villa at home. We cannot lose that game. We cannot lose that game. That is a big game for us in just a context of everything. We cannot lose that game. So, whatever must be done will be done. Whatever we need to do in order to get back, let's just do that and get back. But we can't be suffering losses like this, especially on the road. Like, these midweek games, like, it's crazy. Casemiro comes out and our team just turns to dust. Like, oh my gosh, Casemiro, I'm gonna miss you when you're gone, man. Because I really don't know what Ugarte does. Like, I don't know what he does. Flipping Mazraoui gets hurt, we bring in Malacia. Malacia gets cooked by that guy in the wing. Like, what? Oh boy, it's tough, man. It's tough. The new manager bounce has been destroyed. You know, we finally suffered our first loss under Carrick, but just because the new manager bounce is technically quote unquote gone doesn't mean we still can't keep winning and being effective. I'm going to say that part again. Just because the new manager is quote unquote, the new manager bounce is quote unquote gone, doesn't mean we can't keep winning and get back to drilling. No, that is our expectation. Like, we're winning back the next game. Like, there is no back-to-back losses or loss, draw, or whatever. No, we're getting back into the win column. It starts with Crystal Palace, our next game. Poor from everyone. I don't think anyone got higher than a 5 to me. Higher than a 5 to me this for player ratings. No one gets higher than a 5 for me. No. Not even Bruno, who got the assist but then gives away the the pass that leads to the second goal. No one gets more than a 5. And that's on everything. Nobody gets more than a 5. Nobody gets more than a 5. So, whatever needs to be done, get it done. Michael Carrick, I know you're wedded to these players in terms of starting these guys, but you know, I liked how Dallo got benched, you know what I mean? But I expect Dallo to start now if Mazraoui's hurt. Dallo's, oh my gosh, I want to get started with this guy. But we just need better. We need better, we need better, we need better. So that's what I'm excited for. But if y'all agree with me, agree with what I'm saying, drop a comment below in the video. As always, turn on your notifications, hit that subscribe button. This is a somber day. Very somber day right now. But it's just for today. We know things will change and a win will do us wonders. So let's get back into the column. You know, it's not all bad. Villa lost. Liverpool lost. So we're still 3 points ahead of them and Chelsea and tied on them with Villa. So we have everything in our hands still. We knew we weren't going to win every single game. But still, we still want to see it through. So turn on the notifications, hit that subscribe button, and I'm out.